What is going on YouTube? This is Nick with Hilltoptcg back here with another video. And today, guys, we're going to rip and review the massive English Classic Collection box. Let's go! What is going on, Hilltoptcg family? Yeah, I'm way back here because I have a 4-foot long, or maybe 3-foot long, massive English Classic Collection box, you guys. We saw this box reviewed in Japanese just a few videos ago, you guys, and now we're doing the English version. Let me scoot up to be with you guys a little bit. So, English versus Japanese. That's what we're gonna look at today. Quality versus Japanese versus English. We're gonna look at pricing too, you guys. But first off, we're gonna go upstairs with Mama Hilltop, who helped out, and we're gonna do just the massive unboxing. All right, you guys, we have the English Classic Collection box in this massive box. There is the label for you. I mean, you guys can see our island here, Mama Hilltop. If you recall, we kind of a size comparison. What do you think this table is? Like a 4 by 3 foot table island, and it's literally taking up the whole thing. So I mean, I love this from Pokemon that they put a single case in for one of these boxes because it is absolutely crazy. Hey, Mom Hilltop. Hey. All right. So what we're gonna do is gonna get this thing open, get it out of its box, and we'll see how it looks inside. All right, guys, we got it out of the box. I mean, very, very good packaging. I mean, it definitely has a little bit more to it than the Japanese side of things. I kind of noticed over here, it's definitely, this is cardboard. As you can tell on the Japanese one, it was definitely more premium on the encasing. So we're gonna get this plastic wrap and see what the inside holds. All right, you guys, we got the plastic wrap off the box. Looks pretty good here. Like I said, it definitely could tell it's cardboard. So if you recall on the Japanese one, it was just all black. There wasn't any of this on the actual box product, so, and you could just slide it out. So we took off these little tabbies right here, and it should just pull right on out. And let's see, let's check it out. Mama Hilltop, will you kind of do the reveal? There we go. So that looks pretty dang similar, if you recall.
This has a cover.
Oh, so that one has the cover. So all right, so let's carefully pull that out, and then down here,
got that black box that most people would think is garbage.
this is garbage. But all right, so there we go. So there's the casing. So this looks very similar. So let's remove that outer box, which is a ton of waste. But this right here looks very similar now to the Japanese side of things, and I think we should be able to just pull this right out. So there's push or pull. It's definitely a massive box, you guys. Definitely a 2-person adventure here to get this thing going. All right, guys, so definitely pretty premium right here. I do like it. That box definitely has some stuff in it. All right, Mama Hilltop, let's get this thing open. All right.
It's velvet again.
Okay, so the inside looks exactly the same. What do you think? I mean, this is identical to the Japanese.
Yeah.
Oh, this is exactly the same product as Japanese. Okay. So we'll open up that downstairs, or maybe able to
See what's inside.
Well, it's exactly the same.
Okay.
Okay, so that's exactly the same as Japanese, and these deck boxes are exactly the same. Let's maybe take these out real quick so we can flip over the board.
You're right.
So let's flip it over and let's kind of feel the actual play mat. I think this inside, this insert, what do you think, Mom Hilltop? It's exactly the same.
Yeah, for sure.
It's exactly the same as the Japanese side. So, I mean, yeah, the encasing is a little cheaper, but once you get into, I guess, the insides of it, it's about the same. So I'm going to go downstairs, and I'm going to open up this bad box. It should have the promos and sleeves inside, and we'll also take a look at this as well, and the deck boxes. Yeah, we'll do all that downstairs on Hilltop. All right, we'll go downstairs, and we'll take a look at it down there. All right, you guys, massive shout out to Mama Hilltop for that unboxing. I mean, you guys saw it right there. I mean, it's got the cardboard feel to it versus the Japanese, which was much more premium, the premium feel. But once you got into the actual play mat itself, or the play board, I guess you could say, it was exactly the same as Japanese. And the contents that I think we're going to look at today are going to be very similar to what was in the Japanese product. So we're downstairs, you guys. Let's take a look at the market on this, though, just real quick on this box, you guys. So this should cost $400, guys. This should be, I think this is the most expensive Pokemon product that has ever been released, you guys, in the English side of things. Right now on TCG Player, this should come out probably the day before, maybe the day of release day of 11/17. Right now you can buy one for $25 less than MSRP. Our allocation on these, I asked for 400. I got a 400th of that. I think that's the math, right? I mean, so there's definitely a low print run of these, obviously, because they're very expensive. I mean, you kind of see this graph. They were trying to pre-sell for $500, $100 over MSRP, and now they've leveled out to basically what MSRP should be. But you can kind of see right here, someone has 7, someone has 1. So there's not large quantities of, wow, the Gaming Companion for $387 has 42 of them. That's a massive shop. They got a lot of boxes. So pretty crazy right there, you guys. I mean, why is this product under 400 bucks? If there's a limited quantity, why is it under 400 bucks? One, the price point is really big, but I think people are comparing it to the Japanese product, and we're going to get into the singles here right now, but I think that is the biggest variable, guys. So let's take a look at the contents of what's inside right now. The deck box, right? The deck box right here, fire, water, and grass. These are exactly same as the Japanese ones. I'm pretty quite positive. They're at the shop. I'll have to compare them, but these are basically exactly the same. So we're gonna set those over here real quick, and now that's got all the goodies in it. We'll set that up here. So this is the this is exactly the same, like the feel, the inserts. This is 100% the same as the Japanese product. This is the awesome little play board that we can get into. If you guys want to see how it works, go watch my Japanese video, but basically there's a little marble that you can spin around in the circle. You can get heads or tails. We got the poison and burn counters. We got all our damage counters on the side. They're acrylic. They're nice. They're beautiful. Again, watch my Japanese video to compare and contrast these two, but the little opening of this will be in that video for you guys. We'll set that over here. All right, guys, so this is, I have not seen into this yet. Let's get into it. So this should have the 3 decks and the sleeves. You should have the 3 decks and the sleeves, you guys. So we're going to take a look at the quality right now, the difference between Japanese and English. $400, guys. 400 bucks. So it should open like this, it looks like. All right. So we got a little bit of foam. That's kind of funny to see. All right, so we got some foam. All right, so then we got this little thing, Welcome Trainer. If you're a longtime player, you can pause it and read that. And then on the back, not for official tournament play. All right, so the cards included in Pokemon Classic Collection cannot be used in official tournaments. So these aren't official Pokemon cards. That's interesting. I did not know that. That is very interesting. So the deck layout is very different from the Japanese. The sleeves look to be exactly the same as the Japanese counterpart. So we kind of got the black, we got the gray scale, got the little gray, and then the less gray on the sleeve. Super cool there. We'll set those aside. So our decks. So the decks are very different. On the Japanese side, they started with the big 3, Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur. These ones have the EX counterparts. So let's go with the grass deck first, even though this has Lugia on the front. So this should have Venusaur in it. So there is our Lugia in there. We'll get this thing open with a little bit of a tear right there. Pretty simple, easy open. Definitely easier than it was on the Japanese side. So if you recall, I mean, I guess go watch the video to compare and contrast, but the quality on the Japanese side was insane. So we got the Lugia EX, has a great border. And then we have our energies. Whew, those are dramatically different. So there's definitely foiling to them, but it's got the yellow border to it. So it's got yellow borders on it. We're just going to go through this one at a time. So, I mean, tell me right there, guys, that, I'll be honest, is pretty disappointing compared to Japanese. Pretty disappointing compared to Japanese. And then we have some more grass energies. I mean, the holofoil inside is awesome, but like on the Japanese side, even the borders were holofoil. So we got more energies. There's our computer search right here. So I don't want to give away too much, but like, yeah, the computer search has a holo, but the border even on the Japanese had that holo pattern. So we're going to go through it like this. So VS Secret, all these cards are holo, guys. My light might not pick it up perfectly. Ooh, we got some bordering right here. Okay, so that's interesting. So why do it for this, but not for the yellow borders? Interesting. So we got a silver border there. Yeah, Rare Candy, love that card. Very nostalgic, very playable. So on the silver borders, they gave us that awesome holo foil, but on the yellow borders, they didn't. Guys, we got Mr. Bill for our support. Super cool, the brick. And then we got Bulbasaur here. So Bulbasaur, that's actually super clean. Love that one. But again, the yellow border with no foil. Then we got Ivysaur ×2. Super cool there. Love to see that. And then another computer search. Where's the Venusaur? We got Pokeball. The order is all out of whack on this one. Professor Oak with the holofoil. Some of those. I mean, another switch. So tons and tons of trainers here. Tons and tons of trainers. Okay, that's super clean. I love that. Holy smokes. That is so clean. Okay. And there is our big guy. Venusaur right there with the holofoil. I mean, could you imagine this with the gold holofoil around the edges? We're going to keep him out because that guy be worth it. We got Paris, Parasect, Scyther, which is super cool. Pinsir, Sandshrew. So all our Pokemon are finally here. Hitmonlee. Love that boy. Hitmonchan, Doduo, Dodrio. Oh, Chansey. Let's freaking go. What a card. What a card. We'll take that. Snorlax, Boss's Order, more trainers, Pokemon Fan Club, and Pokemon Nurse with the old school e-reader format. Okay. So right there, I mean, if I would have opened up this before the Japanese product, I would have, I'll be honest, I would have been in love, guys. I would have loved the holy schnot out of this. But since I ripped the Japanese first, I'll be honest, I'm a little taken aback. I'm a little disappointed, but just because I'm comparing the two. I mean, again, if I opened this by itself, it was standalone, it'd be a very different story. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll get to the other one. I mean, the other ones are going to be exactly the same. Lots of trainers. The silver borders will have the holo, I'm assuming. But other than that, it's going to be the same way. So we're on the Suicune Death. This should have Blastoise in it. Probably he will be halfway through. Guys, just a quick reminder. We are so close to 20,000 subscribers, guys. It's massive, absolutely massive accomplishment for the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Go be that one person to get us to 20,000. It's free. Click that subscribe button. I mean, it's free, guys. Go do it. Support the channel. I do love these holos on these energies, though. I mean, definitely not the Galactic as what was in 151, but the foilation's dope. And this Mewtwo, wow. That is clean. That is so cool. So cool. All right, we got our trainers. We got our color list just chilling randomly. Is it just randomly kind of shuffled up? That's interesting. Professor Oak, Professor Oak, Professor Oak. Oh, all right, here we go. Here we go. Mr. Squirtle. Ah, oh, dude, I love it. Mr. Squirtle right there. Gotta show off both of them. Then we got the War Turtle. All right, and War Turtle again. Got some more trainers. Pokeball. There we go. We're getting on to our switches. So we saw those with the silver border with the foilation right there. Ultra Ball. There's another colorless. Oh, our big boy's behind the color list. There he is. The Blastoise in the holofoil. Absolutely sweet right there. He deserves a board by himself. Staryu. Starmie. Oh, dude. Magikarp. Love the border on that one. Mr. Geary right there. Love it. The Articuno, though. Let's freaking go. From Fossil. Sheesh. Hypno, that Mr. Mime is absolutely fire. Lieutenant Surge's Rattata. Lieutenant Surge's Eradicate. King's Kong. Boss's Order. Drop in the Ocean. So definitely a different order. I feel like they kind of just randomly shuffled it up, which is kind of weird. Kind of weird that the order isn't exactly how it should be. I think it definitely was in order with like the count on the card at the bottom on the Japanese side. Super interesting, guys. This product is fantastic. $400. Is it worth $400 to you guys? That is the big question. Is it worth 400 buckaroonies right there? That is crazy expensive, guys. I mean, that's 4 or 5 booster boxes. You go buy 4 or 5 booster boxes of the $400 in the current environment right now. So Pretty crazy. Oh, sorry, Via Seeker. Via Seeker went a flying down. All right, so we move our other big 2 over there. Now we're getting onto the Zardy boy, the one that I want to see most of. We got the Fire Energies. Love those. Absolutely love them. We got that Electric. The foilation is fantastic. I'm not knocking the foilation. It's just, again, have a little extra love to the borders. You know what I mean? Oh, the Clefable right here. The Clefable, so clean. We got the colorless. No swirls on these. I keep trying to find one, but nothing there. A bunch of trainers. Again, these are decks that you can sit down and play with your friends. I would personally play this kind of deck because it's more simple. I mean, in the new TCG play, it is pretty complicated, pretty complex. This one's pretty simple. I would definitely sit down and play with a deck like this. Charmeleon, baby. Gotta love them. Gotta love these cards. I mean, I'm in love. I will definitely say the Japanese side killed it. All right, we got our big guy right here. We got our big boy right here. So we got our double colorless right there, and then our Zardy boy right there. Let's get it. Zardy boy coming down. Ponyta, Rapidash, Magmar. Oh, the Pikachu though. Forgot about Pikachu's got to get some love outside this too. Pikachu coming on out. Raichu, Voltorb, Electrode, the Zapdos, Clefable, Dunsparce, Stantler, Miltank, Boss's Order. Interesting shuffling. The Scorching Charcoal right there. Super Odd, and then the Super Duper Scoopity Doopity up. Alright, so we went through all that. I mean, again, I would play this deck all day. This would be my version of having fun with it because I think, I don't know, my mindset is a little isn't up to par with what current players have in that like the complicatedness, but I definitely sit down and play these. I mean, great starters right here, super clean. I mean, the centering seems decent, the quality control seems pretty good. I mean, there's definitely some nicks in the corners on these, but I mean, I kind of expect that at this point from Pokemon. Awesome. Again, if I ripped this first before I ripped the Japanese product, I would be just completely in love. Would I go pay $400 for this? I'm not sure. I mean, I might just go buy the promos, right? Like, I mean, who knows? If I was tight on money, that's probably the route I go, but I don't think a lot of these are going to get open, guys. Again, I got like literally 1/400th of what I truly asked for of this product to purchase. So, there's not a lot of product out there. I think people are definitely leaning towards the Japanese to open, so that just means these cards are going to be more expensive because less people are opening them. I don't know. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think about this product. Most expensive product in Pokemon history on the English side. I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, if you guys made it to the end of this video, you are an absolute legend. Have a great night, weekend, whatever's for you. Peace.